Camille turned away, biting her tongue, and headed back toward the path she'd taken the night before. Not all the way to the shrine, not yet, but to the outer trail where the earth had begun to spiral. She needed to see it in the daylight. The path had changed. It wasn't just her imagination. Where there had been moss, there were now cracks, deep, dry fissures where something had moved beneath the soil. The cypress knees were bent inward, now not from weather or time, but like they'd been drawn, leaning toward a central point. She stepped carefully, the leaves crunching under her boots. The swamp was quiet again, not empty. She could feel eyes watching her, but quiet like a held breath. And then she saw them, symbols, carved into the trunks of the trees, faint, but visible now in the daylight. Spirals, eyes, snakes with open mouths. She recognized a few from her grandmother's altar. She reached out to touch one, but before her fingers met the bark, a whisper slithered through the air. Do not call what you cannot bury. Camille spun. Nothing there, just the trees. The whisper had been female. A child's laugh echoed deeper in the woods. She turned toward it, not far, maybe 50 feet, a small clearing just off the path, and there, in the center, stood Lila. The girl was barefoot, standing still as a statue, eyes wide, looking up into the branches. Her hands were outstretched, palms facing upward like she was waiting for something to fall. Camille's heart leapt. Lila. The girl didn't respond. Camille stepped into the clearing, slowly. Lila, what are you doing out here? Lila whispered something. Camille came closer. What was that? Lila didn't look away from the treetops. Her voice was flat, cold. The root is hungry again. A crow screamed from above and dropped a piece of snake skin at Lila's feet. Camille stepped forward and gently touched the girl's shoulder. Lila blinked and suddenly gasped, collapsing forward like she'd just woken from a nightmare. Camille caught her. It's okay. You're all right. Lila looked up at her, eyes filled with tears. It was under me. I could feel it moving, like it wanted inside. Camille held her tighter. We need to get back to town. But when she turned, the path was gone. Not overgrown, gone. The trail she'd taken just minutes ago was no longer there. Trees had shifted. The grove had twisted, and the ground beneath them began to vibrate. A low hum, like a swarm of bees or distant thunder, came from deep below. The leaves trembled. Water rippled in nearby puddles. Camille whispered, "It's waking." Lila nodded slowly, tears streaking her cheeks. He's trying to hold it back, but he's dying. Camille looked toward the center of the grove. There, half buried in the earth, was a mask. Not Papa Thibodeau's. This one was older, cracked, wooden, with faded red paint and hollow eyes.